All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly Alicast webinar. This is our in-house training that we do within our own secret teams. And I just want to say hello to all the Australians who've tuned in today, and hello to all the North American agents who have also joined us. This is our weekly team training. It happens every week, same day, same time. So if you're on right now, mark the date, mark the time. It's going to happen again next week and the following week. Okay, not only do you get to hear some really great training on these weekly webcasts that we put on for you, but you also hear some of our own team members and the testimonials. And sometimes somebody's story can really touch your heart or touch your mind and really spark a fire in you. So that's one of my favorite parts, is listening to our testimonials. And it's also a great part of connecting. Our secret system is connecting with the community. We really need to be in touch with fellow team members and the rest of our secret community, because it really does help our business. So thank you for all tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Those that show up, go up, and we know that, right? So just to recap a little bit of what's happening and last week's call, our 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge in Australia has finished. In North America here on the Dream Team, we still have 2 more days to finish that up. So we have, well, the rest of the evening tonight and all of tomorrow. Okay, so really hit hard for that, even if you're only halfway there. I know I'm just over halfway there and I'm still gunning for my 30 Faces, okay? Last week we talked about Blueprint. Nicole went over Blueprint training for us, and the Blueprint is so important. It's such a key piece of our secret system. You guys, when we get an agent started, we need to be plugging into that Blueprint, getting on the phone with them, getting that Blueprint filled out with them, and really finding out what their goals are. Our goals aren't necessarily what new team members coming into our team's goals are going to be. So if we really sit down, we go through that Blueprint with our new team member, it not only benefits the new team member who's joined us, but it also benefits us as their leader to know how we can guide them and help them to get to those goals that they want to reach. That Blueprint's also key for showing them the exact steps of how to hit, the key ranks in our payout system. So hitting that superstar rank and hitting that royale rank and everyone above that. Okay, so if you need help with that, if you're a new agent as well and you're not sure how to do Blueprint training with your new agents that you've brought into the team, that's something I want to make sure that you know, that you can reach out to any of your upline support. We're here to help you guys out with that. We don't expect you to go out and know it all. Definitely, we're at your fingertips, so utilize that, okay? That's kind of all the recap I want to go over from last week, is just really utilizing those blueprints, making sure you're doing them. If you don't know how to, get in touch with one of us leaders, Nicole, myself, Lisa, any of your leaders are there to really help you out. So next what we're going to do is I just want to get into the testimonials. Like I said, this is my favorite part of team calls, webcasts, team training. It's just really hearing from the heart of other members in our team. So our first testimonial is coming from Liverpool, Nova Scotia, Canada. And this is a girl who I've been lucky to work with very closely lately. We're a whole country apart from each other. I'm on one side of Canada and she's on the other side of Canada. She's out blazing new trail out there. The last time I talked to her, she said, "Oh, I don't really know if I'm following the system, but I'm doing about 2 parties a week. I think that's good." And I said to her, "Girl, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Continue putting the product on people and continue getting in front of people." So Kaylee Oikol, she is a very new team member. She's been with us for about 2 months now. She works full-time customer service, and she has a stepdaughter at home as well. And we're going to hear your story, Kaylee. Don't forget to unmute.
There we go. Thanks, Alicia. I'd like to start by just kind of going over what Alicia said. I'm Kaylee Oiko, live in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. And I've been with Secret for about 2 months now, not quite. On the 7th, I believe, it's 2 months. And as she said, I work full-time at the local recreation facility here in Liverpool. And I got involved with Secret simply because I love the products. I wasn't looking for a home based business. I wasn't looking for a way to earn extra income. I wasn't even looking for amazing skincare products. But because I was introduced to it, that's something that I found in Secret. All of those things and more. Um, and all it took for me to want to become a secret agent was that first sample pack that I was sent in the mail. That was all that I tried, and here I am. So with Secret, I have already experienced what I consider to be success at this stage. In my first month, I had 9 VIP sales, and between commissions and E4 credit, I earned back my initial investment in that first month. In month 2, I completed 19 of the 13 faces for the 30 faces in 30 days challenge. And I also secured for myself a share in the global VIP pool. Aside from the amazing products and the fantastic leadership, I'd like to tell you why else I love Secret. Um, this part's a little hard for me to talk about. I suffer from social anxiety disorder. And about 6 months ago, I decided that I wanted to do something about it. I've had these symptoms lifelong, and it's been really tough to deal with. And so about 6 months ago, I decided I'm going to do something about this. So I reached out for professional help at that point, and that has been a phenomenal help in my day-to-day life. But I still found myself avoiding certain situations, being put on the spot, speaking in large groups. Something like this would make me feel very uncomfortable normally. And any other situation where I may feel panic or embarrassment. But with Secret, I'm doing wow parties. I'm attending trade shows. I'm making connections. I'm reaching out to prospects. And to date, I've done about 15 parties and 3 trade shows. Makes me feel so amazing to see how positively people react to the products, and that's what feeds the confidence that I need to do this. So Secret came along really at the perfect time in my life, and I am so beyond thankful that I was introduced to it. So that's all for me for tonight. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks very much for Alicia inviting me on to speak tonight. This has been awesome. I'm really glad that I did it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kaylee. It's just, I mean, you have me choked up because when you told me that you suffered from social anxiety, I couldn't believe it because you're out there just rocking it all on your own. You know, you're doing exactly what you should be doing. You're getting in front of groups of people and you're just having tremendous success. So I know there's so much more to come from you, and I'm so excited to see where you go with Secret. All right, so next I'm going to go down all the way over to Australia, and the next testimonial we're going to hear from is Yasmin Willis. She is from Melbourne, Australia, and she just smashed out this 30 faces in 30-day challenge. She completed it within 17 days, and that is just mind-blowing. You did such a phenomenal job, and I know you've been able to get agents out of it and customers. I know you're a busy mom of two young kids, and that Secret is just your part-time business, so I do really want to hear your story. Oh, we can't hear you, Yasmin.
Yasmin, you'll need to unmute.
Yes, we can. Thank you, Yasmin. That's excellent. No, I love hearing that you stepped out of your comfort zone and that's how you were able to achieve all this success. And we all know that success does lie on the other side of that comfort zone. So congratulations to you. And I can't wait to see what is going to be happening as, you know, that your team starts to grow and you start to work with them. So congratulations again. All right. I just love hearing these stories, guys. I hope you do too. Next, what we're going to be doing is getting into this week's training. So every week we try to bring you a new topic that relates to our 4 rolling week cycle. This week is talking about connecting with our agents, and we're going to again go back down to Cairns, Australia this time, and we're going to hear from our lovely silver agent, Lisa Robbie. She is just a ball of knowledge. I always love hearing from her. She's always got such great information and always willing to share with us. So I'm going to ask you guys to all go grab your pens, grab your papers, and make sure you're taking some good notes here. All right, Lisa, we're going to hear from you about how to attract agents and prospect agents at our WOW parties.
Thanks, Alicia. Always brilliant to be here, and I absolutely love sharing what I've had the fortune of learning in my direct selling career. Now, coinciding with your summer break, it's school holidays here too, so while I am working and training out my team, I've got my boys sitting on the lounge room floor playing a bit of Xbox very quietly. So that's great. Now, I'm so happy that Paul and I have made decisions to enable me to stay at home and spend this valuable time with our kids. They get to spend their vacation at home with me, and we've been able to enjoy some of the patches of sunshine that we've got amongst our rainy weather lately, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So Paul and I are in partnership with Secret, and while he operates our shed business full time, I'm able to contribute to our family finances here with Secret. But this is not the first time I've been involved in relationship marketing. In fact, the first time I got involved was about 28 years ago, not giving much away about my age, and that was while I was studying nursing. The company I was with was absolutely outstanding for training systems and developing personal growth. And I have to say that I have carried those lessons all through my life, through my nursing career, through associations and clubs that I've sat on as committee member and so on. All those things that I learnt through that company have helped me in all avenues of my life. And I really hope that you will see that with your personal growth journey with Secret. But as a young student nurse enjoying my training, that's when I was exposed to relationship marketing for the first time. But, the social life that came with it and really enjoying my nursing career meant that I didn't have a big enough why to keep me in the game. So I ended my time there and spent 26 years nursing. And when I became a single mum with a young baby, once again I looked to home-based business opportunities to earn an income while looking after my little one, because I really and truly did not want to put him into care. He was my whole world. So I found an opportunity with a distributorship creating personalised children's music CDs, and that was pretty fun, and that brought in some income to help us through. But after a while, it wasn't fulfilling what we needed, and I found myself back in nursing. And with my advanced nursing certificates and graduate diploma, I was working in critical care and teaching at uni. Meanwhile, Paul and I had teamed up in life, and little Noah glued our blended family. So with 4 kids, including a little baby, the work-family juggle was just too much. And Paul suggested that I take up an opportunity with a party planning company that I had been exposed to. I absolutely loved the product. It was a hit with everybody I knew, and it just sold itself. It was fun. I loved being part of the industry. It brought in some good money, and I was having an absolute ball growing a large team right across Australia really quickly. Now, it was during that time that I was mentored by one of the most successful direct sellers in the country, and her advice really helped me to take my business to a very exciting level that brought rank advancements to high levels in management, and the rewards of international travel through incentive trips. And it was through one of those trips that I actually met Michelle and Russell Ford. So when Secret came along, I wasn't looking for an opportunity. I thought I was already part of a great one. But I wasn't looking for one, but I sure found one. And just like leaving one job for a better career path with another employer, I left my other successful direct selling business behind for this mind-blowing Secret opportunity. So I bring to the table all the lessons that I've learned from my past life and the business coaching, and I get to share them with you here. So one of the things that really took my previous business to great heights was how to attract agents at the end of a demo. And whether that's a one-on-one or a wow party, the approach is still the same. And once again, hang on a second. Excuse me, boys. That's what happens when you're a work-at-home mum, right? So once we've talked about this wish list before, and it is absolutely key to our success, and that is whether you're bringing on agents or VIPs. Now, the way I use this is, once we've completed the skincare questionnaire on the reverse, I ask our guests to simply circle their skin type in the blue and the green, and that will be the products they will be applying at the demonstration. Once again, whether it's a one-on-one or a wow, my approach is exactly the same. And then I ask them to rate the products as we go down, okay? And not just tick them, not just circle them or put a star, to actually rate them. So, if we start off and we're going down and they cleanse, and they might go, oh yeah, look, that's a good cleanser, perhaps better than what I used before, look, I might give that a 3. The toner, oh yeah, that feels really nice and it's not stingy like I've previously used, yeah, that can be a 4. And then we come to the peeling gel and they go, oh my God, that is awesome, that's definitely a 5. And that's the way it goes as it goes down. So after each step, I prompt them and remind them to rate the products as we go through. And that includes the body products as well. Make sure that they actually rate them. Now the demo's complete. We've removed the mask, applied the serums and moisturizers and eye creams. And of course, we've all been told through our training webinars with Tiffany and with Nicole Wong, and even in other approaches, with calls, 3-way calls and so on, that we've been taught with Joshua Denny and other leaders. Our very first line after the demo is, so what did you like best? And if they're not really sure, I get them to pick up their wish list and have a look at what they've listed or rated high. And I'll even walk around the table if I need to and point it out and go, wow, okay, so you really love the salt and oil, right? And peeling gel did it for you. And we go around, and then what I do, and I know it's quite predictable what they're going to love, okay? And the nail buff is another one that they loved. And don't be afraid to prompt. Make sure you do that. Remind people of what they've actually liked. So, and I start piling products into a space in the middle of the table. There's the salt and oil, like how many people love that, right? So that goes in the middle. Peeling gel, I know you've all put that down as a 5. Okay, nail buffer, clarifying mud mask, and look over here, we all started off with a cleanse tone moisturize. What we've got here is our basic kit, and the absolute best value that I can offer you today is this kit. However, to be able to access this for an amazing price, $1.99 Australia, $1.59 in Canada, $1.49 US, you need to pay a $70 sign up a registration fee, and that will also give you the very best prices at the best flexibility always. So there I have led with the very basic kit and dangled, without even mentioning the business, the opportunity to enroll as an agent. And of course then very gently approach and say, look, if you're looking for some extra income, there is also the optional opportunity to become active with the business. Run through the basics of what that is, your 5 ways to earn, and then present the VIP opportunity. And so, well, look, you know, it's still amazing value, though not as great as what the agent kits have. The very best value is in our kits. So, you know, if you're just looking for the basics that made you say, wow, look, the basic kit would be great for you. But look, if you're loving these products, then why not choose a bundle to go with that? You know, what else have you got on your wish list? Again, always referring to the wish list. Look, you love those age-defying products. Perhaps you'd like to start with our, you pick up the agent application, and maybe you'd like to start with add the Revivify, which is the replenishment with the face moisturizer and face serum. Let's get into their hands what they really loved at the best value. Now, if someone takes up that opportunity to purchase a kit, that's when you need to jump in and say, well, can you see yourself working into our business opportunity? Can you see yourself referring the secret products to your friends to earn rather than just save with that VIP opportunity? And if you do, you know that just like a tradesman needs his tools, you also need to have the most products that you can to be able to demonstrate. And then we start going through the kits. Of course, you know, the professional pack will give you everything you need and some doubles, so that you will be able to, going back to your wish list, be able to cater for all skin types, and whether that's foundational or age defying. How does that work for you? Is that where you would like to take up the opportunity? If that's too much for them, then okay, then let's just start stepping it down a notch until we find the place that this person is prepared to come in and work their business. Okay, so leading with the wish list to highlight the products that they absolutely loved, using the application to highlight that those products that they love most are in the basic kit, and if they've embraced and absolutely love the age-defying products, show them how they can add those in through bundles and replenishment at the very best prices with the most flexibility, and encourage them into an opportunity to earn rather than just save. Now, there's a little more to that. It's this mentor who coached me in my previous business, she said to me, just sweep through your parties and start to gather, start to enroll people along as agents. Some will, some won't, and you just find the people who are going to run with you. And our job is to nurture, to continue to stay in contact with them. And that's what next week is all about. So for our existing agents, what our job is to get back to the people that we've recruited and who are enrolled in our team, find out where they're at, what their goals are, you know, if they haven't quite embraced the business opportunity yet. Remember, we spoke on previous Alicasts to just get back to them and say, hey, did you know that we've got the new makeup remover? Have you tried the new shampoo? Oh my God, it is amazing. Remember, it's SLS free. any promotions that are coming up. If it's a sale time of year, highlight the sales, because if they're just a hobbyist or a personal user, they're most likely not connected with emails, they're not connected with the community through Facebook groups and so on. So make it your job to service them really well like a VIP customer. And don't forget to, every now and again, when there's a bit of momentum building and some growth happening through their downline that has been placed there, open up your binary tree and sit down with them and show them what it's like and explain to them that all that growth that they have in what is most likely their shared leg is money in the bank, and this is what they've got to do to access it. So so that's just one way that you can use to sniff out those agents through your WOW parties using this amazing tool, then using the application to promote the value of the kids, and then step 3, be a nurturer. And if we continue to follow those steps all the time, then you will start to see fantastic growth through your teams. And just like Alicia says, remember to hook into your leaders and use us for encouragement, support, and to help you plan your way to success. So good luck, and thanks again.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Lisa. I definitely took some good notes here. I love what you said about, for one thing, using the tools. Secret has created fabulous tools for us that are all at our fingertips. They're in our back office. Whether you're in Australia or Canada or the US or Japan, you have these tools in your back office that you just have to print them off and you just have to use them. If you're unsure of how to use them, Lisa just explained some great ways how we can use some tools in our back office. And I loved how you put the products in front of the people. If they didn't know what they liked best, well, they rated it, so you can find out what they liked best and then start plopping those products down in the middle of the table, and wow, here you go, here's the kit. And like you said, that is the best value, is to buy it in the kit, as opposed to buying every single product individually. So great, and encouraging the opportunity, right? Do you see yourself actually have an opportunity to earn money instead of just saving it, right? While you're getting great skin at the same time. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Connect with your teams, guys, this week, this upcoming week. That's what it's all about, is reaching out, getting in touch with your new team members, your existing team members who might need a little bit of hand, to get through the week or what's going on in their lives. You might be able to reach out, let them know of some fantastic things that are going on within Secret. And if you don't have a team or a downline yet, reach up to your sponsor, reach up to your leadership, and take on that responsibility as well. So good luck with this week. Nicole Humphreys is usually doing some information and training with us. She's super sick. She just couldn't even bear to talk tonight. She could barely breathe, but she did tune in and wanted to make sure and get all this information, as she knows that those who show up go up, and she's always showing up. All right, so have a great week, everyone. Finish this one strong, and let's get reconnected next week, same time, same place.